And breaking news coming in, the CBI team that is investigating the RG Kar rape and murder has reached the hospital now to conduct its investigation, to continue the probe into this horrific crime that has shaken the conscience of the entire nation with protests across the country. Now the CBI team, along with forensic experts, has reached the RG Kar hospital to take stock of the situation at the hospital where this gruesome crime took place. Remember, vandals descended upon this hospital on the night of August 14th, and the entire speculation is that the entire crime scene was damaged in the wake of that vandalism, where over hundreds of people, ladies and gentlemen, descended on that RG Kar hospital while doctors were protesting outside, and they trashed the entire hospital inside. Several rooms, medical equipment, even CCTVs were trashed by those vandals, and the fear is that the crime scene was tampered with, that evidence was tampered with. That is the piece of news that's coming in, and to take stock of the situation on the ground, the CBI team, those visuals on your screen, have reached the RG Kar hospital as doctors continue their protest across the country. Remember, women across the country also led a massive protest, a Reclaim the Night campaign to raise their voice demanding justice for the victim, for the junior doctor who was brutalized and then murdered inside the RG Kar hospital in Kolkata. There is a nationwide call for justice, but the Trinamool Congress, after several lapses when it comes to policing the entire case, the case then was moved to the CBI after the High Court order, and the CBI now taking stock of the entire situation on the ground. Questions are being raised not just on the TMC, but even the principal of RG Kar, the former principal of RG Kar, who was questioned by the CBI given his conduct in the run-up to the transfer of the case from the High Court to the CBI. Now remember, the former principal of RG Kar hospital had told the parents of the junior doctor that it was a case of suicide, but given the gory details of the post-mortem report which emerged, clearly it seems that there is more than one rapist involved, is what several experts have said, and even political parties. I'm joined by my colleague Arunima on the broadcast, who's been tracking the CBI investigation. Arunima, so that is the big question when it comes to investigating this case, the integrity of the crime scene. Now, first, there was renovation work going on inside RG Kar hospital, and then secondly, there was the vandalism which took place on the night of August 14th. You have recently spoken to the top cops of the Kolkata police who have said that the vandals did not reach the crime scene when they descended upon the hospital. But give us more details when it comes to the CBI taking stock of the situation at the hospital where this gruesome crime took place.
Let me give you a sense of what the crime scene looks like. On my left is the emergency ward where Justice for Abhaya poster has also been put up. So this is the emergency ward. This is what was vandalized by the crowd of over 7,000 which managed to rush in here. And on this side, on the left side of the emergency, is the main gate which takes you to the floors above. So on the 4th floor of this building is the seminar hall. That is where the crowd attempted to reach. The security guards posted at that particular gate showed his presence of mind, and he switched off the lights. The lift that would take you to the upper floors, that lift was switched off and the lights were switched off, and that's how vandals were prevented from going up to the 4th floor. Kolkata police claims that the scene of the crime was not disturbed by the vandals because they did not manage to reach those floors. But here, the stage which was erected, you see from this stage, doctors are still demanding justice. This stage was completely ravaged. The vandals broke everything, but the doctors have managed to put it back together, and they're back here demanding justice, demanding that they be given some kind of an update about the CBI investigation that is happening. If you can speak to me for 1 second, if you come this side. CBI has been probing the case for 4 days. Are you satisfied with the
जो केस हुआ है वो बहुत एक मर्मांतिक केस हुआ है। जो भी हुए बहुत जल्दी हुए और प्रॉपर जो दोषी है उसका एकदम कैपिटल पनिशमेंट हुए। हम लोग का सामने हम लोग जो हो रहा है हिडन हो रहा है, कुछ हम लोग जान नहीं पा रहा है, वो हम लोग जान पाए, क्योंकि काल अरेस्ट हुआ है प्रिंसिपल, हम लोग कुछ जान नहीं पा रहा है क्या हो रहा है, हम लोग को मतलब मालूम होना चाहिए क्या हो रहा है।
So they're seeking transparency from CBI. Ma'am, if you can speak to me for a second. जो vandalism हुआ यहाँ पे, जो तोड़फोड़ हुआ, उसके बाद फीमेल स्टूडेंट्स के बीच में सिक्योरिटी को लेकर क्या अभी भी कंसर्न है?
মেয়েদের তো সিকিউরিটি নেই কোনো। আমরা যেখানে কাজ করছি, যেখানে কর্মক্ষেত্রে যদি সিকিউরিটি না থাকে তাহলে কোথায় সিকিউরিটি আমাদের?
मैम यही सवाल आपसे भी पूछना चाह रही हूँ। Okay, some of them don't want to speak because they want to. Ma'am, would you want to share your views? Is the female doctor at RG Kar now feeling secure after the police presence?
So we are coming from another college, from Guru Nanak Dental College and Hospital. Safety is it is just a term now. No one is feeling safe here also, even after the attack that has happened and after the incident that has happened. So what we want at present is firstly to give justice to our fellow. I am also a second year postgraduate trainee, and she was also a second year PGT, and she was in her duty hours. She was doing her duty, and she was within the college premises where we are supposed to take care of the patients, and she herself was not taken care of. So what at this point we just want is to identify those who have done this heinous crime and just a punishment for those, so that next time anyone before committing or even before thinking about such a crime, they will think about it. They will not do such things.
So punishment which proves to be a deterrent and also take steps to provide security for not just RG Kar Medical College but all medical colleges across the city, perhaps across the country. And for now, demand that you must tell us, CBI, you must tell us what is it that you have found out in your probe over the last 4 to 5 days. So that's the call being given from the stage at the RG Kar Hospital and Medical College.